Welcome to the Companion Hub YouTube channel, dedicated to providing you with the best advice to improve your relationships and improve your health. If this is your first time on the channel, then feel free to hit that subscribe button so that you'll be able to receive notifications whenever we upload more videos like these. Today I'm going to be diving into a few but key points I believe are quite important in improving a man's dating life and navigation around the dating field. If you're a man and seek to have genuine relationships, you must first work on the self. As a man, work on the internal, as the external is a direct reflection of that. Your internal dialogue, struggles, and emotion are all part of it. This specifically pertains to individuals who have been victims of some sort of emotional trauma. Such experiences can damage one's outlooks on relationships and human-to-human interactions, so if you have some sort of emotional scar, I suggest you take time to actively heal from the pain, as this will hinder you from being present in relationships, causing you to be a burden to your woman. Women are hardwired towards men who exhibit traits of strength, so if this is you, I suggest you start here. Secondly, make sure to fix your style and your finances. Be driven enough to seek to improve your appearance. Not for others, but primarily yourself. Be driven to actually embody the man you aspire to be, because this is no competition between you and anyone else. It's you against yourself. Also, first impression always counts. Sometimes not by what you say, but how you present yourself. Those can open doors that you never thought were possible. If you want to embark on the journey to succeeding with women, you must also pay attention to having decent amount of money in the bank, enough to meet your basic needs, because contrary to popular belief, love is not enough. Finances can help a great deal with dating women. Make sure you have your eyes peeled to differentiating the differences between a good virtuous woman, ready to build with you, and one that just wants to take you for a ride cause she's got some free time on her hands. There are multiple women nowadays who claim to be virtuous but have nothing to show for it. Virtue is almost like a way of life, and it is evident through one's actions, so don't be fooled. Third point is to learn how to listen. Not how to hear. How to listen. Women love a man who understands them. Understanding women can be tricky because men tend to gravitate towards logic. Although women can be logical, they tend to operate through emotion more. This goes back to the truth about polarization. Almost majority of men struggle with this. They have no idea on how to read emotion and pick up on how her vibe is. All this is part of listening. Of being attentive. This can really improve your dating life, as you'll be able to spike her emotions and have her in the moment. If there's one thing women hate, that thing is boredom. The next point is emotional control. If you're the type of man that's found himself in embarrassing situations where you're too overly aggressive and tend to exhibit immature displays of anger, then I suggest you work on that. Anger, sadness, and all emotions alike are integrated into our human life. However, learning how to properly express them, especially as a man, is important, as, believe it or not, people are watching. As they watch, they draw up different conclusions about what they're watching. So make sure you work on anger issues if you have any. Go and see someone and talk to them about your issue, because you do not want to be in a situation where you show such signs with a woman present. It'll only end in tears and breed more anger. The next point is that as a man, you must dedicate yourself to being a man of depth. What does that mean? That means that you need to have a belief system and be more inclined into learning different things, have an open mind and be one willing to learn in general. Do you believe in God? If you don't, then I suggest you do, because as a man, believing in God allows you to be more rooted in a strength that is only attained by faith for when the times get rough. Believing in God, clearly defining your boundaries, and asserting your dominance and calmness are all masculine traits, and these are sure to get women attracted to you in one level or another. Read books that challenge your worldview, listen to podcasts that cause you to increase your skill set. All these seem very surface level, but truly, in a woman's eyes, this registers as a man who knows what he wants, who has something going for himself, and most importantly, a man who has the capabilities of challenging his woman mentally. Lastly, be yourself. Do not aspire to be artificial. Be true to your truest self. This goes hand in hand with being comfortable with yourself. If you're not comfortable with yourself, then you will be uncomfortable with putting yourself out there. Your most truest self, that is. So if you want to be yourself more and struggle with this, then I advise you go back to the first point I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Dig deep because the issue is most likely an internal one. Do some soul searching and be transparent because this is the true path to actually healing that wound and growing into the man you desire to be. When you're truly yourself, you're able to provide the best experiences for yourself and for your woman, and trust me, there is no better experience than this. In future videos, I will go in depth on key tips you can use as a man to healing and becoming the man you wish to be, so make sure that you're subscribed. Hopefully you got some value out of this. Never question your manhood because you were created for such a role as that. Serving yourself, your woman and being all-rounder is required because if you don't step up for the challenge, best believe there is another man out there who is. That's the way life is. So step into the gym, improve your style, get yourself busy with making some money, challenge yourself and best believe your dating experience will improve and you'll find yourself with wholesome women who will accompany you in building your empire. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure you like this video. Comment down below what other videos similar to dating for both men and women that you would like to hear. Send it to a fellow man who you think would appreciate this and subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever I make videos with tips like these.